This is a demonstration for how Screencast-O-Matic can help streamline and create more time in editing student papers when you're teaching academic writing. Right now I have open a compare and contrast essay from a student that I had a while ago, and I did not use Screencast-O-Matic to help this student with this paper. However, I definitely would have, and I think that that would have been a good idea. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to talk directly to the student in the video. So, my dear student, I am reading your compare and contrast essay, and I see that you've got your first paragraph and your topic sentence well introducing. You don't really need to do that. You just need to indent here, which is 5 spaces, and then get started with your topic sentence. I notice here Chinese and American students have, I want you to use more descriptive language here, many, or a quantity of, anything that's going to be less informal, something more formal than lots of. Have many good students, and I would actually like you to change good into something that's more descriptive as well. But let's just start off initially. Good students, but's not the right word to use here. You would want to use the word something like however. However, they have some similarities and some differences. You can say similarities, but you have to change this word to differences. These students have different thinking. You can eliminate this different thinking, different ways of studying, comma, and different good qualities. I want you to be more specific here because different good qualities is extremely general. Tell me specifically what are their good qualities. Maybe they're intelligent, maybe they're motivated, whatever it is. Change something to be a little bit more specific here. All right, and then you're going to take when, and it's going to start right up here. I deleted this sentence because it's simply not necessary. When Chinese students, you're going to move good. When good Chinese students, I want you to take this word and do a search, and every time you see the word good, I want you to replace it with a more descriptive word, but we can do that further on in our writing too. That's completely okay. When good Chinese students learn something, they will get high grade. They will get a high grade. They might get a high grade. We've got a number of tense things going on here, verb tense. So when Chinese students learn something, that's present tense, they will get a high grade, and I need to put it into future tense. However, they don't know, and then now we're back into the present tense, how to use it in the future. This creates a bit of confusion as to, I think the reader has to kind of interpret what you're saying here. And it's not too hard, but you definitely need to fix your verb tenses in this situation. So I'm just going to make a comment to VT. Fix your verb tenses. Make them consistent. VT is verb tense. When good Chinese students learn something, and also I think that this word will is a bit too strong. It's too strong of a correlation. You're saying every single Chinese student, when they learn something, they will get a high grade. Yeah, probably they will, but you should soften this word a little bit because right at the outset, making these huge proclamations does damage your credibility in terms of the voice that you're using with your essay. So I would soften this will so it's not so definite. Turn it into they should or they might get a high grade. However, this probably should also be in the future. However, they, and also a bit softened, they might not know how to use it in the future. We don't ever start sentences with and if we can avoid it. American students, so good, you want to put good American students, although can't get high grade, but they know how to use the language. Wow, Will, be so careful here because you're saying no American students can get high grades, and there's a number of things that are happening in the sentence. You're making your reader not believe what you're saying because there's a lot of American students with high grades. And plus it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. They can't get a high grade, but they still know how to do it, how to use the knowledge. So it's kind of, the logic there is a little bit fuzzy, and also the credibility of your rhetoric is simply not strong. You're making your reader not believe what you're saying because you're generalizing so much. So you'll need to fix this sentence to say something along the lines of, good American students might not as consistently get high grades, although you'd have to back that up because I don't even believe that that's entirely true. But they're superior at applying their knowledge. So I understand what you're saying. We're going to have to find a different way to say this. And for the purpose of demonstration, now I'm going to stop. We've done an incredible amount of detail work with these first couple of sentences. These videos typically are only available for 15 minutes at a time, and I think that were I to do it in the future, I probably would not spend this much time on one paragraph. But at the same time, it really did give me a chance to talk to the student and kind of parse out their writing. All right, I hope this is a useful tool.